Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video again. It says the figure shows two blocks of masses M1 and M2 which are in contact but they are on a frictionless table. So the table is frictionless, that means there's no friction. A force 7 Newton, it acts on the bodies. Determine the force on the mass M2. So we need to know the force on mass M2. So in short, we can call that force as F2 because that is a mass 2. So there are only few steps that we need to know, and there are only two. Step 1, we need to find the common acceleration. Okay, so we need to find the common acceleration. Number 2, we find F2. So we are going to apply Newton's second law of motion, keeping in mind that step 1, we are going to find the total mass. All right, so let us first find the total mass of the entire system. All right, so let's do total mass. Total mass, we have 2 plus 1.5, which is giving us what? 3.5 kg. That's the total mass that we have because we got 1.5 and 2. Step 2, let us now find the acceleration because we know the force. This force, remember they are saying a force, it acts on the bodies. That means this force is acting on this body and also on that body. So we are going to use now Newton's second law of motion. Know that F is equal to mass times what? Acceleration. So the force is 7. The mass is 3.5. Then we have A there. So we divide by 3.5. And here we divide by what? 3.5. You agree that 3.5 is just half of 7. So eventually, we have our common acceleration to be 2 meters per second squared. This one is our acceleration. We haven't yet answered the question because the question is asking us to find the force on M2. Now that we know the acceleration, okay, we can now determine the force on mass 2. So now we can now determine, okay, F2, which is the force on what? On mass 2. And how do we do that? Again, we are going back to Newton's second law of motion. So in this case, instead of putting F just, we are going to say F2 is equal to mass times the acceleration. Now this acceleration is what we found here. Are we together, right? That's the acceleration. So now F2, what is the mass of M2? It's here, 2 kg. So get it, you put here. The common acceleration is 2. So F2 is what? 4 newtons. And you've asked this question. Don't forget, do us a favor, subscribe and follow us on Facebook and TikTok, and start your online classes. My number is this one. I'm quite affordable, very much affordable when I say so. Just give me a WhatsApp message.